Good morning. You know, I said that I was going to do every day and talk about my trials and tribulations and everything that I've gone through in my life or whatever. But someone asked me a question today, somebody near and dear, close to my heart, and she asked me, and it kind of made me feel good that I was able to help her. And she asked me, she said, have you ever had a person that you can't help? And I answered her, and I think I helped her. Like, I'm sure I did. She was like, "You're right. You're right. You're right." So I would like to talk about that today. So as you know, I started alcohol in addition when I was 10 years old. So I also had mental health issues as a child. So I self medicated for a long time. Um, what I want to talk about today is being on your own now and taking action for your own self because nobody else will do it for you. I learned the hard way. I'm a hard headed, and I learned the hard way. But that was okay because now I'm able to help people like me. And you know, as a child, you need guidance, and my parents didn't understand what was going on. It's no one's fault. Um, because just back then, there were just, like I said in my other videos, there just isn't help for anybody. So the only advice I was able to give her was, you know, I was able to put myself in the other person's shoe, like the parents, the family members, cousins, whatever, sisters, brothers, aunts, and uncles. And I was able to put myself in their shoes, answering her question, and especially my mom. Um, you know, um, tough love is a good thing. Um, it's hard to do on both parts, on the person with the mental issues and the addiction. Also, it is hard on the other side of the family, the people that want to help you, but they can't enable you any longer. And that's hard to deal with. But finally, I got it through to my head that, it took years and years and years, of course. You know, wow. So I want to share with you that taking action for your own life. Someone told me a long time ago, come on, you need to straighten up because you need to get out on your own, get your own apartment, take care of your own self. And I was told nobody else is going to do it but you. No one else can take care of you and take action but you. This is your life. You have to do it. And that is when I started waking up to things. But of course, the addiction and my mental health always took me too far. And I just wasn't able to function on my own. But I did. I made really bad decisions and made a lot of mistakes. But that's okay. That's why pencils have erasers at the end. Everyone makes mistakes. You just erase it, get back up, and start over. And I'm very blessed to have been able to erase it, get back up, and start over. And I can't tell you how many times I have. I can't count on my fingers and toes how many times that I've had to get up, erase it, and start over. So, wow, just thinking about it makes me emotional now. But let's not cry. So, I'm so blessed. When you make your amends to people, be glad that you get to make amends to your family and the people that love you friends, people that stayed behind you and never gave up on you, because when you make your amends, some people may not be there for you. They may be passed on. But you can still talk to them and let them know that you're listening still. And I would be hungry, or I knew that my mom would give me $20 when I went over there for food, and I spent that money on drugs. And finally, she got tired of it, and finally, my mom said, "Edith, who's gonna take care of you when we're gone? When me and your dad are gone? When we die, there's gonna be nobody else out there that's gonna help you." And, she cut me off. She says, "I am no longer gonna enable you in any way anymore. You can come over if you're hungry, but we're not gonna give you no money." And that's what I was told. And don't ask to stay here. You're on your own now. This is your life. You take care of it. And every time my mom would tell me when we hung up the phone, "Now you take care of yourself." Now I know what she means. And, I can still hear her talking to me when I'm about to make a bad choice or make a bad mistake. And I can still hear her in my heart, in my head, telling me, "No, it's a mistake, or it's a bad choice, or a bad idea." And I'm blessed to have that, because not a lot of people do. My mom's still with me, my heart and dear. My brother Jimmy, oh my gosh, he loves playing tricks on me, like I said in my one video, but he's really at me lately. May he also rest in peace. But when I think that things aren't fair, one time my brother told me the fair is in Columbus, to get over it. And now when I think that something's not fair, I can hear him say that to me. And that's just something that I'm never going to forget, because he's right. Sorry, I'm getting emotional, because I want you guys to know that I'm telling you the truth. I'm being open and honest with you, because I hope that I help you get through things in your life, because it isn't easy. It isn't easy to finally wake up and realize that these people that love you were so right to do what they did. And that was the tough love you would tell you you're cut off. And then you think to yourself that they don't love you anymore, but they love you more than anything. Especially my sister Sonia now. I got her back. And to me, that means so much to me, to know that I have a sister back in my life. And that's because she sees the action that I'm taking for myself. And she sees that I'm doing right. And that is the greatest feeling ever. That when you finally wake up from this addiction and from this mental health issue that you have, it is the most wonderful feeling when you think that your people are being so mean to you, they don't love you, and you're lying to yourself about that, because they love you more than you know they do. They love you, and their heart is breaking 100 times worse than yours is, because I know mine did. Excuse Excuse me, I'm getting myself worked up to a cough. Uh, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't take that one last hit. Don't take that one last drink. So I met my psychiatrist, gosh, a year ago, I think it was, and I refused medicine for years for my mental health issues. And, um, the last time I was homeless, finally, I've been homeless, like I said, 7, 8 times, maybe 10. But the last time I was homeless, I just threw my arms up and I said, instead of me saying, okay, I want to deal with my drug and alcohol addiction, I said, okay, let's take care of my mental health issues. And I never thought that I would ever say that. And I'm not labeling myself because I don't label, but these things are real. And it's so real. But acceptance is huge. An understanding of what is going on with yourself, with you. I got on the right medication. I mean, this doctor knew exactly what I wanted. And finally, I got peace in my life. I got peace. I was able to be in my own skin. I'm able to help others now and do what I have been wanting to do forever, for years and years and years. And there's just no feeling like it. It's a feeling of peace within yourself, and knowing that there's help for you now. There's help for you now. And don't give up on your family, your friends that love you. You know why? They will never give up on you. And once they see the action, and once they see the changes in you, trust me, they're going to come running, and they're going to come back tenfold. And they're going to say, they won't tell you they're proud of you no more. Because every time they tell you they're proud of you. Like me, I always go back out and say, well, they're proud of me. I got them back, so now I can sneak around again. But that's a lie. The devil's a liar. Always remember that. And, someone told me, you have a poltergeist. And don't think I'm crazy, but I believe in that. And she explained to me that I was my own poltergeist. You are a poltergeist. And you have to fight that so it doesn't come back in. So read into it. It's pretty interesting. I'm not going to say I don't know anymore, because I do know now, and I can share my wisdom, my strength, my experiences. But to hear that from my mom, what are you doing? We're gone. Hear my dad tell me, and he's still not talking to me. I haven't talked to my dad in a year and a half now. And that breaks my heart completely. I'm totally devastated because I miss him. But he's tired of hearing it too. He's tired of hearing the sorries and the, apologies, because he's not going to believe it. And they may not believe you, but they have to. And trust me, they're watching you. It's like Santa Claus. Santa Claus is watching you. He knows when you're good or bad. And that's true about life. Your family and your friends and your loved ones do watch you. They know what's going on. When you think you're sneaking around, that's a lie. You're not. So it's about being honest and true to yourself. To though thyself be true. I think I said that right. And once you stop lying to yourself, you will stop lying to your family and friends and the people that love you and the people that care about you. worst for me is over now. And I'm relieved. I'm relieved. Now I feel like I can relax. I was worn out. I'm still worn out. All I do is sleep. But that's just my body resting because of everything that I put myself through. Nobody put myself through it but me. And when you realize that, don't kick yourself in the butt. You know why? Because maybe someday you can help somebody that needs it. That's what it's all about. That's what love in life is all about. Love thy neighbor. And love thy family. Love thy friends. Love thy brother and sister and aunts and uncles and just grandmothers and grandfathers, nieces and nephews. It's so beautiful to know that I have my sister back. And like I said, we're twisted sisters, but she just got me a new phone. I want to pay her for it, and she won't let me. And I'm so grateful because she has seen the actions that I've taken. I don't know why I'm bawling like this. I guess I need to get it out, but it's okay because I'm bawling because I'm happy. But I'm also crying for the people out there with the mental health and the alcoholism and the addiction that are suffering. And I pray for you every day. Every day I pray that you see I'm not lying to you. So please just wake up. If you need a psychiatrist, Greater Cincinnati Behavioral Health is the best place. My mental health was my underlying issue. And it just breaks my heart that people were out there suffering like I did. It's not worth it. I do have a life sentence, and because of my addiction and my alcoholism, I didn't take care of my health. And I'm gonna be okay for almost a year. I went through testing, and finally, it's over. And now I can deal with it with my mental health issue and my medical health issues that I have now and stay clean all at the same time because God has removed that taste out of my mouth. Yeah, I do get cravings like every now and then, but it's not as bad. I'm able to take that time and tell myself, no, look at what happens to you when you do it. It's devastating. It's not a good thing. And I remember that, and I tell myself, no, you don't want to. And I do a lot of self-talk, and it helps. It's just because I am alone. My sister's not able to get here, and, but it's okay to be alone. My doctor, PCP doctor, has really been there for me, and he's an amazing doctor. I wouldn't have another doctor, only him. He has worked for almost a year on me. Now that the testing's done, and with my health issues, I'm not in pain anymore. I got relief. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Because I don't have cancer. I don't have AIDS. And I'm very lucky to not have those two major issues. I'm so blessed to have not had that. other than being in the third stage of COPD and learning new things about it because a new thing comes up just about every day. And thank God for my pulmonologist. He went through it with me, and so did my other doctor and my PCP. And they're like, it's just, it's like it's emphysema, and so emphysema is COPD. I don't know if you all knew that, but um, my pulmonologist says you have emphysema. He said emphysema is COPD. And then I had to ask my PCP, of course, got my second opinion, because I just didn't understand. I thought emphysema was the last stage. But I have the tools and the medicine to help me through it. So now I can rest. I don't have to see my pulmonologist now for 6 months, and I don't have to go see my PCP for 3 months. Once or twice, maybe sometimes 3 times a week, I'd either be in the hospital doing tests or at the doctor's office. Sometimes I would do 2 doctors, see 4 doctors like in 1 week, 2 at a time, same day. So now in my life, knowing that I took action for myself, because I knew nobody else could do it but myself. Nobody. And with that said, please start taking action for your life. The first thing first is go get help for your mental health issues. I'm telling you. And your psychiatrist will work with you on medicine. And once that medicine gets in your system, then some of it you can't do. Like when I didn't take my psych medicine for that day. Because it can literally kill you. Literally, it will kill you. If you mix your psych meds with the drugs and alcohol. I'm lucky. I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. God has me here for this reason. This is my purpose. And I'm going to use my purpose to the advantage and do what I can to tell my story so that people understand that are like me or worse than me. You're not alone. Be honest with your doctors. Be honest with your psychiatrist. You give up the information. You tell on yourself. And when you start telling on yourself, you're reaching out to get that help. It's true. I'm not sitting here crying and talking to you about this if I was not telling the truth. It is near and dear to my heart. It's not easy to do at first. It really isn't. And you can feel so alone. But you have God. You have your angels. You have the people that love you. Oh, Lord. This is a really emotional talk, huh? But it's the truth, and it's okay to cry. You're not feeling sorry for yourself. You're getting out your emotions and knowing that this is what you want. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Please. I'm begging you, don't give up. It's going to be okay. I promise you that. Everything always works out in the end, and I truly and honestly believe that it always works out in the end. And you will get your family, your loved ones, your friends, your aunts and uncles, your cousins. You will get everybody back in your life. It is the most wonderful feeling in the world. Especially after you have met yourself like I did. Then I got out of the shower, naked, and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, who is that person? And I introduced myself and I said, hello, Edith Miller. It's nice to meet you. And I met myself for the very first time a few months ago. And that's when things really started taking place in my life. You may not understand now, but once you're okay and everything's said and done, you can sit back, you can relax. That's probably why I'm crying, because I'm just getting it all out. I'm getting it out, and that's what you need to do. You need to get it out. Just get it out, cry it out. Get that relaxation and get peace within yourself. That is the most important thing in the world. Now, the psychiatrist will try you on different medications, but and it's okay. You be honest with them and say, "Well, this isn't working. This is how it's making me feel." Advocate for yourself. I think I'm allergic to this. I'm breaking out in hives. Just tell them how that medicine feels. It makes me feel nauseous and headachy, and I don't like that from the side effects. Communicate with your doctors. If you get a psychiatrist and you have a PCP, you tell. I'm lucky that my psychiatrist is a medical doctor as well. So my PCP, my team of doctors, and my psychiatrist all have each other's information so that if need be, like before it's happened to me, my psychiatrist had to call the doctor once and made an appointment for me to go see her the next day, my doctor at PCP, because I was psychotic, it's where I got my new diagnosis. It was psychosis, but now it's major depression with psychotic episodes, but it's just a label. I'm a lot better now. It reminds me of that guy on Court, that TV show Court, whatever it's called. That mental health guy goes, "I'm a lot better now." Anyway, I thought that was funny. But he was a lot better, and so am I. I'm tons better, I'd say, 100%. Even though I'm still sick, and I do have this life sentence of COPD, and I am in the third stage of it. But I don't have to go get another CAT scan for a year to see if the nodules grew, or to see if the cyst on my liver has grown, or the calcium in my heart is worse, It's nothing to me now. Yeah, I have those problems, but I know how to deal with them now. If I have a problem, my doctor's like, "You email me if you have any questions." Okay. But I'm not going to be bothered. And he's like, "You better bother me. I want to know what's going on." So, what doctor says that? Yeah, you email me. I love that doctor, I swear. Anyway, so it all goes hand in hand. Your mental health issues, alcohol and addiction. And then once you're done, you're going to feel sick. And you're going to find things wrong with you. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You can do this. You can do it. I promise. You don't have to suffer anymore when you're alive. You just don't. It's a choice. Am I going to suffer? Am I going to complain all the time? No, not anymore. Because I've taken action for everything in my life. At GCB, they give you goals, and it took me 9 years to do it. And it's going to take time to do it, let me tell you, because it's taken me 9 years. And if you think it's going to happen overnight like I used to think, it's not going to. So don't get discouraged in any way. Just know it's going to happen, and you will know when you are on top of the world. Thank you all for listening. Sorry I was crying. No, I'm not sorry I was crying. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I was feeling my emotions because I'm telling you the truth and it's sincere. It's all from my heart. Everything that I tell you and when I go live on YouTube, it's all from my heart. I am so blessed to be able to be here for people that need me. They need to know what I have been through so that they can say, wow, whether they're worse off than me or not, because there are people out there that are worse off, than I ever was. There are people out there that don't have clothes and they're homeless and they can't afford to pay rent, or I've just been so blessed. There's so many resources out there. You just need to, like I said, if you are in another state and you're tuning in, please comment and say, what is resource for this? Could you find it for me? You better believe I'm going to find that resource. I'm very resourceful. I will find that resource for you. And if I don't, I'm going to ask somebody about that resource that I'm looking for you. And trust me, by the end of the day, you will have your answer and your resource. I will do whatever it takes to help you, but you have to help yourself. And people will help you once you start helping yourself. And that's the key. Taking action, helping yourself. Taking care of yourself. Because nobody else is going to do it. I don't know if this video made any sense to anyone. I know I was probably all over the place. But it all comes hand in hand. And it pretty much sums up the other videos, actually. And I'll be back with another video once I think of something else. I forget a lot of things and then finally it comes to my head. But you're drinking my coffee. The feeling is just so overwhelming and it's so amazing. To have my sister back in my life. I'm never going to fight with her again. I'll never fight with Sonia ever again. When she tells me she loves me, I know because she has taken that action. And it's not because she bought me a new phone. She takes action for me that I don't even realize that she's doing. And you don't realize what people do for you. You don't know what they're doing. Like, how did that happen? How did they do that? Or how did they do this? I'm so grateful. And I'm telling the world that it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So today, I'm going to rest and take care of myself and play on my laptop. And do my thing. And just take it easy today. Because I got my house clean finally. Yesterday I had a good walking day. It was great. And it seems like my pain is gone. It's disappeared from me, and thank God. It's a God thing. People praying for me. All the prayers have been answered. My pain is gone. I don't feel pain no more. Or I don't pay attention to it anymore. I don't have to, and I choose not to. But just know that you have a choice, and please take action. Do it. And if you comment, I'm here for you as well. I'll answer any questions that you have, or just let you talk. I'll listen. All right. So, goodness. Oh Lord. Just know that it's gonna be okay, and as long as you're taking action for you. I love you all. Thank you for